discovered to the National Football League. Brings us to the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen set to get started. Matthew Wright gets it underway. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. They'll get across the 20, mark them down to the 23-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
You watch the film from last week's game and you come away saying, okay, he's probably one of their best players on the field, but you would never know it after meeting with him. He said, I don't want to talk about my touchdowns. He said, there's just too many plays out there that I'm missing, and then, of course, the costly interception. So they didn't win. He's taking a lot of that responsibility onto himself, and frankly, that's the role of an NFL quarterback, whether you like it or not.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
And the Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is White. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Our team headed out for the Dolphins. Nicole Hardman deep to return. Fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
You think back to the weeks leading up to the bye, Mike, and this team really was struggling. They were having a hard time finding success. They had lost multiple games in a row. So the ability to just take a step back, do a little self-scout, do a little self-accountability check, and just get a break. Get away, regroup. They said they had a great week of practice. It kind of rejuvenated the locker room. And we're going to find out here shortly whether it worked.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
6. And the Panthers, first down.
A run with Hubbard. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Hubbard. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's another Panthers.
Another run here with Hubbard. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
The 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
A give up the middle. It's Hubbard. On 4th down, here comes Matthew Wright for the Panthers field goal. This one from 49.
A 49-yard attempt.
Wright's kick is good. And the Panthers are out to an early 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This one taken at the 10. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down.
37-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
They'll run the toss here with Jones. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2 yards.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's White to throw. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. On comes the punter now. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This returnable for Hardman. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 30-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 35-yard
The RPO, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but this is going to go down as a big loss on the play.
3rd and 4.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. They try and get there on the ground. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now, faking the give. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A very short gain. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. Now a toss play, running left. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The tackle made.
So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. The Panthers off to the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. As we are ready to get back underway. Check this down. That's covered out of the backfield. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. Take a sack there. It's a turnover on downs.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
Pick up with 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
3rd down and 4.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. So it is 4th down, and here comes Matthew Wright for the Panther field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. This will be returned from the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw. White. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down.
Throwing is White. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
4 yards on the pickup.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
13 yards. 1st down, Dolphins.
Now White. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
He was brought down by Trevin Wallace. A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
But the fullback trying to power it home. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. No problem there on the extra point. And the Dolphins move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
1 yard gain. Brings up
On 2nd down, a run with Hubbard. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin, and as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the give, it's Hubbard. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
At the Dolphins' 36-yard line.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll run the sneak. And he is going to have the Panthers first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches. Now this time they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. They'll set up the screen here to Hubbard. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming.
Carolina field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game as this one is also good. And the Panthers move out front. It's 9-7.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Here's White. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is White. He'll look underneath here for Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
Dolphins, 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down.
White. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Up 2nd and 2.
Here's White to throw. That's to the right side. Incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Throwing now from the gun. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. The extra point is up and through. And the Dolphins will up the lead to 5.
Panthers 9.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
18. And the Panthers first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. He takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He finds Austin with the grab. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. So, halftime straight ahead. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Austin now to return this. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
To throw. This one grabbed by Austin. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw, White. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Dolphin first down.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Throwing is White. That's complete. It's Waddle. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches.
First down, Dolphins.
On the ground now with Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Now White. Here comes the screen to Jones. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one caught at the 4. And he's in! Touchdown, Miami. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Austin now to return this. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Panthers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Back into the hands of Hubbard. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
There's a handoff to Hubbard. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Quick hitting slant there. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll look to throw. Ball incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. Right's kick is good. And the Panthers are back within a score. They trail now by 6. After making the field goal, here's Wright now to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 9. To throw is White. That is on the side by Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
And the Dolphins first down.
Now, faking the give. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. An even 40 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Up the middle they go. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. They send the tight end in motion. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. White. Quick throw, taken in. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Go the draw play here on second down. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he is going to go down, but we do have the marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
Still third down.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. Third and goal. Here's White to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Panthers offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the left side, hauled in by Leggett. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
That's good for the Panthers. First down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's second and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
From the 23, here's second and 8. Back to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Hubbard. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up.
They'll try to sneak it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. On the ground, this is Hubbard. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second and 11.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. And that one incomplete. Third and 11.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 11.
And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Here's White. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
Pulling back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll stick with him again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And the Dolphins
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Second and 8.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
No gain on the play.
Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. Talk things over before third down. Back to throw. White. Open man, left side. He's got it. He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8. And that's going to be good enough for a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down.
Now a give up the middle. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout.
Second and 10.
And they'll get together prior to this second down play. In motion, it's Waddle. Throwing is White. Going right, it's taken in. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, down at the 12. It's first and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. From the gun, it's a run. It's Jones. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll drop to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
First down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Here comes 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
Now the spike as the clock takes under 50 seconds to play. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. He took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim better went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
One final kneel down here inside the 40-second mark. Should be enough to put this one on ice. So, a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
It could be one big game or just one big.